Good morning. As I reflect upon the years of my governance, I find that the art of communication played a pivotal role in shaping not only my own destiny, but that of Rome itself. The power of carefully managed information cannot be overstated, and I, Julius Caesar, have harnessed it with meticulous precision. Imagine the bustling streets of Rome during the late Republic. The air is thick with the scents of roasting meats and fresh bread, mingling with the distant murmur of political discourse. Amid this chaos, I stood at the helm, orchestrating a carefully crafted narrative of my campaigns in Gaul. My achievements were not merely recorded. They were sculpted into a grand portrayal that would echo through the annals of history. The Senate was abuzz with anticipation as I, dressed in the regal hues of triumph, began to address the assembly. The Senate House, adorned with intricate mosaics and resplendent in its marble splendor, served as the perfect stage for the performance of my life. Each report of my victories was not simply delivered. It was infused with dramatic flair. My words painted vivid pictures of valor and glory, evoking the bravery of my soldiers and the triumph over our enemies. I understood that every detail, from the rise and fall of my voice to the precise choice of adjectives, played a role in constructing a narrative that would capture the Roman imagination. I remember one particular occasion when the report of the Battle of Alesia was met with thunderous applause. The Senate House was filled with the rustling of scrolls and the murmur of approval, as I detailed the strategic brilliance and the fortitude of my men. The resounding success of this campaign was not only in the battlefield but in how the story was told. By controlling the narrative, I shaped public perception and bolstered my standing in Rome. The strategic release of my Commentari de Bello Gallico further illustrates this principle. These writings, crafted with a careful blend of humility and heroism, were designed not merely to recount events, but to reinforce my image as a benevolent and capable leader. The detailed accounts, supplemented by vivid descriptions of the fierce battles and the valiant deeds of Roman soldiers, ensured that the story would resonate far beyond the confines of Rome. The image of a conquering hero, both wise and just, was meticulously constructed to enhance my reputation and secure my position. Moreover, in private meetings and public addresses, I was always acutely aware of how my words and actions could influence the perception of my leadership. I employed a careful balance of candor and grandeur, ensuring that my achievements were highlighted while any potential shortcomings were skillfully managed or omitted. This practice of strategic communication extended to my interactions with allies and opponents alike, as I understood that perception could be as influential as reality itself. In crafting my public image, I embraced the concept that control over information is control over perception. I knew that the public's belief in my capabilities and virtues was as important as any military victory. The grand celebrations of my triumphs were not merely for show. They were a critical component of the broader strategy to solidify my position and shape the future of Rome. Consider a recent situation where you had the opportunity to influence how others perceived an event or outcome. Reflect on how you controlled the narrative or communication in that situation. Identify one way you can improve your communication strategy to better align with your goals and enhance your influence. Take one concrete step today to apply this insight in a real-life context.